The wild doesn't care who you are. Out there, strength means everything. One mistake can end a life in seconds. And every day, animals are forced into impossible battles just to survive. But sometimes, something unbelievable happens. A tiny dog charges directly at lions. A buffalo escapes death not once, but twice within seconds. And fearless honey badgers make predators back away in fear. These are real moments captured on camera. Moments so insane, some of these animals should never have survived. Stay until the end, because the final battle feels like two monsters colliding. Few animals on Earth are more fearless than honey badgers. These tiny creatures have a reputation for attacking animals many times their size. And this footage proves exactly why. Two honey badgers walk directly toward a group of lions resting in the middle of the road. At first, the lions barely react. They seem completely relaxed. But the honey badgers keep getting closer and closer, without showing even the smallest sign of fear. Then suddenly, the lions begin backing away. Yes, lions. Backing away from animals a fraction of their size. Almost any other creature would instantly become food in this situation. But honey badgers don't think like normal animals. This buffalo is already running for its life as a lion chases it across rough terrain. Desperate to escape, it rushes into deep water, hoping the river will create enough distance to survive. At first, it works. The lion stops near the edge, watching carefully while the exhausted buffalo stands in the water, trying to recover. A crocodile slowly approaches in complete silence. Then suddenly, the crocodile explodes from the water. Now the buffalo is trapped between two apex predators, one waiting on land, the other attacking from below. It looks completely over, but somehow, through pure strength and panic, the buffalo breaks free from the crocodile's jaws and escapes before serious damage is done. Predators usually choose their targets carefully, because in the wild, attacking the wrong animal can become a disaster. And this snake learns that lesson the hard way. It attempts to attack a honey badger, which is honestly a terrible decision. Honey badgers are famous for hunting snakes themselves. They're aggressive, fearless, and almost impossible to intimidate. The badger immediately fights back with incredible aggression. But things get even worse for the snake when a jackal suddenly appears nearby, watching the chaos unfold. Now, the exhausted reptile is being attacked from multiple directions. Zoos are supposed to feel safe and peaceful. But even in captivity, wild instincts never disappear. Visitors quickly pull out their phones as two massive gorillas suddenly explode into a violent confrontation. The sound alone is terrifying. Roars echo across the enclosure while the giant primates slam into each other with unbelievable force. Every movement looks powerful enough to break bones. The gorillas shove, strike, and intimidate each other in a brutal dominance battle. And, honestly, seeing creatures this strong fight at close range is almost hard to believe. It's a reminder that even behind barriers, wild animals are still wild. Somehow, this tiny animal finds itself face to face with two fully grown lions. And instead of running away, it charges at them. The lions freeze for a moment, almost confused by what they're seeing. Because normally, smaller animals panic the instant predators appear. But not this little warrior. It keeps barking aggressively, moving closer and closer as if it actually believes it controls the situation. Even the lions hesitate. A tiger attacking a lone buffalo usually ends one way. And at first, this hunt seems completely finished. The tiger successfully grabs hold of the giant prey and fights hard to keep control. But there's one thing predators always fear: a herd protecting its own. Within moments, more buffaloes begin charging toward the scene. Suddenly, the tiger realizes it's no longer fighting a single animal. It's facing an entire army. The ground shakes as the herd surrounds the predator from every direction. Geese might seem harmless until they become aggressive. These birds are surprisingly fearless and extremely territorial. But hawks are built for hunting, fast, deadly, and designed for aerial combat. So what happens when neither side wants to back down? Chaos. The goose and hawk collide mid-air in an intense battle filled with feathers, wings, and non-stop attacks. Everything happens so fast it becomes difficult to follow. Neither bird seems willing to retreat. Neither wants to lose control of the sky. And by the end of the footage, one question still remains: who actually won that fight? Hyenas are terrifying when they hunt together. They don't give up easily. They chase relentlessly. And once a target becomes isolated, survival chances drop fast. So when this lone wildebeest gets surrounded, the outcome seems obvious. But instead of panicking, the animal does something incredibly smart. It stays near shallow water and constantly shifts position, forcing the hyenas to lose their attack angles. Again and again, the predators rush forward. Again and again, the wildebeest slips away at the last second. These massive snakes can overpower animals far larger than themselves by slowly crushing the air out of their bodies. And unfortunately for this dog, it becomes trapped in one of the worst situations imaginable. The giant snake wraps its coils tighter and tighter around the struggling animal. Every second becomes more dangerous. The dog fights desperately, twisting and pulling, while the anaconda continues squeezing with terrifying force. The scene becomes difficult to watch, because once these snakes lock onto prey, escape is extremely rare. But somehow, in a moment of pure survival instinct, the dog manages to break free from the crushing coils. Others feel almost unstoppable, and this clash looks like two living tanks colliding head-on. The massive bear repeatedly tries overpowering the bull, using its full body weight and terrifying strength, but the bull refuses to move. Again and again, it stands its ground like a wall. Neither animal shows fear. Neither backs away. The confrontation becomes less about attacking and more about pure dominance. A brutal test of strength between two giants, unwilling to surrender. And honestly, it's difficult to tell whether this is a fight or a war of stubbornness. Nature is unpredictable. 1 second can change everything. And survival often depends on courage, instinct, or unbelievable luck. From fearless honey badgers to unstoppable buffaloes, these animals proved that even impossible situations can sometimes be survived. So, which battle shocked you the most? And if you enjoyed this video, make sure to subscribe, because there are many more unbelievable animal encounters coming next. We'll see you in the next adventure.